a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control. With passion.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Aztecs now with a long. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab down left side. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Aztecs are marching down the field. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Fresno State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told...
Breaks into the open. The 20. Then Sutton. Touchdown, Fresno State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first. At the 35, he's loose. Flying out to the left. The 30. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And And that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And the try is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. He'll ride his man on the option. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back past the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps. Man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away. This is a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The ricochet off the left upright and through. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Aztecs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Right on the money. At the 35, he's got room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Makes the catch. It's Tyree. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that's going to tie it up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Takes the handoff. It's Duggan. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
He breaks a tackle. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal at the 1. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. Getting set for the point after.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll run it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Keeps it on the draw. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field.
It's a fumble! How in the world did the offense retain possession? And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. You'll pitch it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So
brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Right back to it. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that...
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to get it to the marker. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there. Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
Oh, he's got some space.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker is Smith. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Forward. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Huge play in the red zone. Sneaks it in. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And I tell you what, Reason, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And he's brought down after a nice game. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires complete on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's got it down the middle.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it.
There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. On target. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to pound it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2. And these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. Off play action. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
This defense trying to stand, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's same page for this big down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the option, he'll toss it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it.
Snags it down the right side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Duggan. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes it.
Turning it on! And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Stumbled to the ground. The Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll pull it on the read. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They'll run for it. Nice move there. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. On the run, it's Duggan. Hard running there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella. Get the 6. Get the pick 6.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You gotta be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The option look. Now the toss. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here. Just be
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Tyree. Right down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, San Diego State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the... Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking for a crease. It's Duggan. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll give it to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Slater. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the option. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Wants to fire on second down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. From midfield, looking for room. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go to the draw. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get...
Touchdown, Fresno State. Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pocket breaking down. And this defense defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Dell. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle with Smith. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog! Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now this offense will take the field again. Makes the catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On the ready. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
They'll give it to him again. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He's got it. Shakes off the defender. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they...
There he goes! And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Punch it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And after this play, the cake will be baked. looking to throw. Rushes on him. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched